companies.
Hello guys, what's up? If you're just joining, please let me know you're joined already. I'm trying to message those in the WhatsApp group that we have started already. All right, everyone. Alta Godwin, welcome. Please let me know. Excuse me. If you've joined, just let me know and let me know where you're joining us from. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Arimu. I can see you just shared the link. Gotcha, welcome. How you doing, bro? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I've not heard from you. Where have you been? Let me guess. You've been busy working, Abby. You've been busy writing books already. Barry says, "Good evening, my able coach. Happy Sunday." Barry here from Akwa Ibom. Hello, Barry. What's up? How you doing now? Good evening. Um, Good evening, everyone. I'm just waiting for us. Literally, I started this live without sharing the link. I'm sorry about that. I had to just do create the thumbnail right now and start right now. Just I've been quite busy with a lot of things. Oh, welcome guys, welcome. Katisan say yes, so ah wait, hold on. Alta Godwin says thank you. Welcome, Alta. Lily Football TV says good evening everyone. Welcome, Lily. I'm here. Oh, Abiodun, welcome. Of course, if you're not here, who is going to be here? Kachisan says, yes, so I've been busy, almost done with my book. Awesome, awesome, that's great. Peter says, good evening, Mr. Phil. Welcome, Peter. Lilith says, Mr. Phil, longest time. Yes, so it's been a long time. I have been busy, to be honest. Like it's been an interesting, it's been an interesting weekend for me. Not weekend, I mean an interesting week altogether for me. I've been busy all along, all through the week. I've been quite occupied. Since Wednesday, if you notice, there's been no video uploaded on the channel at all. Not personal, not classroom, whatever. I've been very busy. I had to travel to Lagos for an event, quite very daunting. And also, it wasn't just an event. We had to network with a few digital entrepreneurs. Very important news also that I need to share with you guys. So it was great. It was great. I met new people, new wonderful guys, great friends. I met old friends and all that. And trust me, some of the things we are going to be achieving in this class eventually are some of the things I discussed with them. Matter of fact, I was even in a meeting with one currently before this live started, so I had to tell him that I need to be here. Um, Abiodun says, Abiodun says, good, sir. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, welcome, Abiodun. Alta Godwin says, please, I just see notification join. Oh, Alta Godwin, yeah, welcome. This is a community meeting we do for people that are in my classroom. But if you're not in the classroom, don't worry, you can just stay on. Don't worry, I'm going to be sharing like important tips that you would really benefit from. All right. So if you follow the channel so far, you will know that I do very much interesting stuff. We have a classroom, a community. So this is more like a community meeting, right? So we just talk about stuff. If you have any challenge with anything you're struggling online or anything you've implemented so far in my channel that is giving you tough time, Just ask me question here. I'm gonna answer you. All right. And if you're not part of that classroom yet, Abiodun, just drop a message after this classroom is done, or you can even tell me right now, and I'll send you an invite right here. Um. So yeah. So that's that, Abiodun. Janet Martinet, welcome. Says good evening, boss. Good evening, welcome. How are you doing now? It's been such a long while, man. Didn't do live. There was no live session on Thursday, right? Yes, so busy as well. Fabulous G says good evening. Okay, Martinez says hold on. Outer God will say what's the webinar about? Oh, it's about making money online. All right, making money online. Everything that has to do with making money online. So it's a community educate people about creating wealth in the digital space. All right. So very much. If you're very much interested in that, you can stay tag along. If not, you might want to save your time. Jay Martinez says, "Welcome back, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's been a long while." Fabulous G says, "Good evening, Mr. Phil. Where have you been?" I have been busy attending to family, and networking, trying to like build more network and relationship. Everything. Nobody is an island, right? Nobody's an island. So you need to meet new people. Sometimes you think you are here and you know so much, and then you do not know that people in your industry are moving, just succeeding, and you're just there thinking that you have so much knowledge. So it's very important that you network, meet new people. And that's why we have a community like ours, right? Meet new people, form new relationship. For instance, through the weekend, I spent the weekend in Lagos, Nigeria. So if you were in Lagos and you did not see me, maybe you were not walking around Lagos. So I spent the weekend in Lagos having a few meetings with a couple of very wonderful people, and also I attended a wedding family. Um, yeah, so network met with a very wonderful guys, successful digital entrepreneurs. It was great. You know how Lagos is now. I'm back to my office right now. I'm back home. Kachison says, so where is the bread you brought for us? Oh, bread. How do I give you bread now? Come to my house. Come to my house. Come to my house and then you see the bread. Very just says, if you have been busy and still looking this fresh, Mr. P, I will cut small soap for me. Now I'm blushing. I'm genuinely blushing, Barry. Um, do I look fresh? Almost. It was. I couldn't use flight for some personal reasons, so I had to go by road. You know how Nigerian roads can be now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even want to go into that. You know what? I don't want to go into that. So you can start dropping in your questions already for the classroom. Anything you want to talk about. All right. So we just start delving into it. It's already 9 minutes. Um, Abiodun says, "Boss, sure you went to Port Harcourt for Wigwe burial. Now, billionaire and you supposed to attend." Oh, my bro, I never reached that level first. That's small. But we go reach, not small, we go reach there. We go reach there with a projector. That burial was very inspiring. It was a gathering of men, successful people, and that's why we have to be successful, right? If anybody was there that is not wealthy, the person is probably a family member or some PA to some or a billionaire. After God say you can add me to the group. Let me see. Please send me. I'll send it. Please remind me in the comment section after this video, after this live. I'll send it an invite to you. Malika says hello, Phil, and everybody. Welcome, Malika. You missed the last session, which was like last week Sunday, right? About a week ago. Abiodun says Mr. Phil is back with good things. So when big people went on vacation, you know what it means. Oh my god, it wasn't exactly a vacation. It was such a busy weekend for me, to be honest. Just meeting, wedding ceremonies, and networking. Malika Barry says, Malika, my girl, how are you doing? Oh, hmm, we will not get girls. Peter says, please, sir, how long will this life last for? I have a meeting by 10. It's also as important as this. We cannot lose from tonight's session. Oh, okay. By 10, you can log off. We might, depending on the questions we have and depending on how many things I have to do. If we have like, we have currently 9 people online. Normally we have like 20, 25, 30, there are about sometimes 40, but we have only 9 people online. Now 11. So I'm guessing there might be less questions to answer today. So if we're done with the questions we have to answer and I just tell you what I have to tell you guys, then we'll be done. As far as I'm concerned, if this lasts for 30 minutes, I'm very much good to go. I want to go and I want to go on to other things. I've literally done nothing all week. So before 10, hopefully, or at most 10. And even if it exceeds that, you can always come back to watch the live. It's going to be on the channel. Yeah. All right, guys. So I assume that you guys have been implementing everything we did. So what's up, you guys? What's the progress? Tell me where you are. Tell me if you've gotten a niche. If you, I suppose a number of us should be done with that now. If you've gotten a niche, let me know. Whatever challenge you're having, let me know. Just let me know where you are currently. All right. Let me know where you are at with the implementation. Are you currently writing your book? Are you done? What niche are you focusing on? What title? What's literally what? Let me know what. Um, Let me know where you are. All right. So I would know where I can come in, what I can help with. All right. Uh, Peace Unique says it'd be like I'll be a new member here. Peace. I don't even know what to say to you. All right. Peace. Peace is my. This is my friend. Abiodun says I started but couldn't do much because I don't understand the keyword search seriously. Should we go for less keyword or higher one? Then how do we decide? Oh, okay. Let me read that again. I didn't. Let me be sure I understand what you mean. I started but couldn't do much because I don't understand the keyword search seriously. Should we go for less keyword or higher one? Then how do we decide? Oh, your question is very broad, and I'm just going to try to give a very generalized answer. Again, if you're online, please like this video. Um, when you say can we go for more keyword or less keyword, I assume that that would mean that you're talking about the Excel sheet you create. So you the one you fill in keywords and all that. Well, to be honest, to be fair with you, have you watched the last video on keyword research? The last video on keyword research. Have you watched it? Please try and watch it. If you haven't watched it, try and watch it. If you have, let me know if you watched the video first, then I'll know what to answer. Okay, you've watched it. If you've watched it, you would realize that it's about choosing a niche. Then when you choose a niche, you do a random search, all right? Gather different keywords and all that, and then align them. It necessarily don't need to be the same. For instance, like the example I make, if you're trying to create a content that focuses on um, if you're trying to create a content that focuses on weight loss, right? So you want to have different keyword on weight loss for children. So you, of course, you need to niche down very much. It's the health niche, it's weight loss. But then again, you need to micro niche, which is now determine what are you focusing on? Is it weight loss for pregnant, for um, post, what's it called? For women who just gave birth, or is it weight loss for nursing mothers or mothers who just finished nursing their babies? The thing is, sometimes we think these people are not actually much. You have about currently the world is about 6 to 8 billion in population. So think about how many mothers are out there that are trying to get some form of content. All right. So you niche down to maybe you decide what you want to focus on. But the only way you can know the different searches is when you actually, for instance, use the Chrome extension, search for it on Amazon. Okay, weight loss for women. Then when you say weight loss for women, there are going to be different options. Weight loss for uh, pregnant women, weight loss for different whatever. Then you can outline this on your Excel sheet. When you outline it on your Excel sheet, then you can be able to decide, okay, if you want to focus on women, weight loss for women who just gave birth, right? Post birth. or weight loss for women, for nursing mothers, or something. You can niche it down and then pick what you want. So from all the keywords you have, you choose your title. From all the keywords you have, you also choose your subtitle. And then when you start uploading the book on Amazon Kindle, there are tags. So on those tags, you choose from the keywords. That's why you need to have an Excel sheet, have a rundown of plenty keywords. So you just pick related keywords and just impute in the tags on Amazon. But make sure that you don't repeat anything, all right? Because you want to cover as many things as possible. Malaka said, "Hi Barry, I'm sorry. Do I know you from somewhere?" I'm not going to say anything to that. Damian Moses says, "I'm about to create a gray account. Just recently saw your video. Oh, that's beautiful. Welcome. Are you part of the classroom? If not, send a message. Drop a comment after this video so I can send you an invite. All right. Welcome." Kachison says, "Mr. Phil, please, I just want to know the difference between an ebook and paperback." Oh, very simple. You don't have to bother about that. It's the same thing. It's just that for a paperback, some people order for ebook is simply a soft copy, right? So it's just like downloading. Okay, I bought some books from Lagos. Those are paperbacks, hard copy. So people from Amazon sometimes will just buy the ebook, that's the electronic book, and just read it on just it will be downloaded after they've paid and all that stuff. They will download it into their device and just read the soft copy. You know how white can be. Or number of them don't even like hard copy and all that. But paperback, they would order it. All you have to do is to create your book cover, create your book, and put it on Amazon. Then for those who order paperback, right? Amazon would take the responsibility of printing the book in hard copy. Let me give you an example. This is a paperback, all right? This is a paperback. So, if somebody orders for, if this is your book, the fourth dimension, right? This is your book on Amazon Kindle, and you just write it. You design this. This is your book cover. You design this book cover. Like I'll show you how to design a book cover. You design the book cover. You've written the content of the book, right? And it's on Amazon Kindle. Somebody can order the soft copy. It's called ebook. And then the paperback is this. This hard copy is the paperback. But you do not have any responsibility in that. All you need to do is to write your book, design the book cover, and put it on Amazon. Amazon is responsible for now printing the book, designing the book cover, and shipping the book to whoever is going to order the book from you. Do you understand? So that's the difference between ebook and paperback. Um, Abiodun says, "I've gotten a niche." So, okay, that's great. Peace Unique says, "What kind of questions are we to ask?" Basically, anything that has to do with making money online, digital entrepreneurship. Any question you have, watch any video of mine, and you have any question, something you're not clear with, you ask. And then there are people in the classroom who ask questions. We have a classroom, so basically we have a curriculum they are following. So some of them have questions related to what we do in the classroom. Just in case you're just watching this live, also, that's what this is about. I see there are a number of new people today. Abiodun says, "Yes, I did. I've watched it like twice." Oh, you know what? Send me a DM, Abiodun. Send me a DM on Telegram. Fabulous G says, "Can you make a video on how to upload on Amazon KDP and also how to design front cover?" Yes, we'll get to that. Hopefully, I should cover that this week. I'll do that. That's like we have all of that in the subsequent modules. Knowledge MD says, "Hello, sir. I have chosen a niche and I have done a keyword search with a search view of less than 1,000. Awesome. I can tell that Knowledge watched this video because he pointed out something I said in the video, which is make sure that your keyword has a less than 1,000 search in the all category on Amazon." Damian Moses, I'm on both the WhatsApp and Telegram group. Okay, have you been following the class, like the modules? So this is literally about if you've been applying everything we've been teaching in the classroom and you have any question, This is where we ask the questions, I answer, because you can ask some questions on the what's it called, on the Telegram group or WhatsApp, and I might be too busy to respond to that. But here, I'll take my time to answer all your questions. All right. So, um, Barry Woodall says, I'm almost done with my book. It's a non-fiction adventure story for children. What do you think about it? Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Like I said, it has to be very great. It has to be very nice. And if you're almost done with your book, did you start writing a non-fiction adventure book in the past 1 week and you're already almost done? That's great too. That's great. But you have to make sure that it is good, like very good. You have to proofread it. You can't afford any grammatical errors. Do you understand? But that's great. That's quite adventurous of you. Um, Kachisan says, so meaning we are doing both when uploading. Yes. Once you upload on Amazon, there you would once you upload your book on Amazon, you first of all fill in the detail um, for the ebook. Then it will, after you're done filling, including the pricing, how much you want to sell your book, how much you want to sell the ebook. Then when you're done, it will now redirect you to the second page where you now fill in the details. It's simply just the pricing for the paperback. So you determine how much you want to sell the ebook. You also determine how much you want to sell the paperback. But before you fill in the pricing for the paperback, based on how many words you've written, the size of your book, Amazon is going to tell you this book this is how much we'll spend to print this book for anybody who wants to buy the paperback. So they might tell you it's $7 to print the book, the paperback. So any amount you want to put on it, it's within your jurisdiction. So you can decide to now sell it for $10, which means Amazon is going to pay you $3. You can decide to sell it for $14, which means Amazon is going to print the book for $7. Then you make $7 out of it. That's the difference. But for ebook, if the book is sold for $7 comes to you. Um, Noel Noelison says, please, I use Kiwi browser on my phone to access Quillboard Premium. Now, can I use laptop to access this? Yes, of course. The honest truth is that it's very difficult to write on your phone. To be honest, I've not done that before. I don't know how you guys do it, but I reckon with the fact that it's very difficult. Abiodun says, I will. Yes, I'll be looking forward to it. Um, this week, in the absence of any question, let me quickly just run down a couple of things. This week, I am going to try. I promise you, this week is going to be like the busiest week of maybe the busiest week I have. It's already the busiest. Today is already Sunday, and I have no idea when I'm even going to bed. And then tomorrow is Monday. So many things to do. But this week, I am going to try my best to make sure that everything you need for this class is already published on the classrooms, and then I'll share the link with you guys. And so that we'll be done with the Amazon Kindle. All right, and I will see you guys start implementing and start generating revenue. Secondly, I want to say that I am trying so hard to make sure that we complete this course on Amazon Kindle. Um, this this week we're in, it will be done, and I'm going to send you guys the tutorial for creating a book cover, because it's not just creating a book cover and uploading, right? Your book needs to follow a particular Amazon format. Amazon has a format for everybody uploading a book on Amazon. So I'm going to create not a tutorial, a module for the course on how you guys can properly edit your book, format, size, and all that, the margin, the font size, your title, the orientation, your table of content, how to impute your table of content automatically from MS Word, everything you need to know literally about designing your book cover, your formatting your book. I'm going to be doing that in the tutorial. Then I would also, I might do the same thing. It might be a separate tutorial depending on how much I see it taking. But the next tutorial is definitely going to focus on how to how to format your book on Amazon Kindle. It might take time, like I said, it might take a lot of time. So depending on how long the video is, the tutorial, the module is taking. If I see that it's taking like 15 to 20 minutes just to teach you how to format, because I want to make sure I cover everything so that you don't have any confusion. You don't say, "Oh, I uploaded my book on Amazon and Amazon blocked it," because Amazon is going to tell you this book cannot be uploaded if you don't format your book properly. So that's why that tutorial is extremely important. After you're done writing your book is ready. You now need to format it in the order that Amazon recognizes, right, and approves. Then after that, like I said, if the module is not so long, if it's not more than, if it's up to 20 minutes or more than 15 minutes, I am going to do that as a module and just send it to you guys. And then if it's not up to, then I would include the book cover design, how you can design a book cover. Then after we're done with that, I will now do the next module on how to upload a book on Amazon Kindle. Then after uploading the pricing and all that, how much you should include for your pricing and everything. All right. Once we're done with that, um, the next thing will be, I think it's just a wrap up of everything that you need to know outside what you know already. Then we'll move on to the next course. Do you understand? So anything you need to do right now. This is the week to do it, because, excuse me, as from next week you start implementing. All right. So I might the next course might not start coming next week. What we're done this week with all the courses we have, next week might just be Thursday live, Sunday live. Ask your questions, answer it, because there's going to be a lot of tutorial within the week. So much tutorial I'm going to be sending you guys. So you will need time to understand and implement. So that being said, after we are done with next week and the whole tutorials, I might take the next week off from publishing any tutorial, and then the next course is going to start the week after. All right, that should be, so what's the, maybe second to the last week of this is March, right? Of March, right? Now this is what I want to share with you. Very soon, in like maybe before the end of March or probably early part of April, we're going to have a digital. This is one of the announcements, and I'm not going to say this in the classroom, of course, just for people who are like. We're going to have our e-learning site, right? A digital store. It's going to be a digital tool, a digital e-learning site. All of these courses we're doing, instead of sending you links and be like, oh, module 2 is ready, go and watch it and I'll send you a link. What we'll do is that it is going to be on the e-learning classroom. All right, it's going to be more like Coursera, but other things are going to be integrated into it. One is it's going to be carrying tools. Free tools are going to be embedded into it. Of course, not immediately, but eventually would incorporate the AIs into it. How to use Quillbot. Like instead of using Quillbot, you can just use the tool, plagiarism checker, and tool to paraphrase your document. It's going to all be on the website, and it's going to be absolutely free. You're paying zero naira to use it. All you have to do if you're done writing your book or doing anything that has to do with text writing, you come on the on the site, which is our digital store, and just go to the tools section. You're going to see it. It's probably going to come with some name, phrase, paraphrase, or something, and then you use it to kill your document. You do not have to pay for premium for Quillbot. It's going to be absolutely free. That's like my gift to you guys. Then there's going to also be plagiarism checker, and there's going to be something like ChatGPT where you can ask questions and get answer. We're going to be incorporating a chat bot into the website. So the classroom is going to be very simple. I'm not going to be sending you guys link. I'm just going to come on the group and tell you, you know what, the community, Telegram and WhatsApp specifically is just going to be for interaction. So I'm just going to upload once a module is ready, or once we are moving to the next course, I'm just going to create a curriculum for the course, drop the videos for week 1, week 2, week 3. So I'm just going to try and create the courses ahead. So once you come on the website, you just for you guys who are following me, I think it's going to be a lot easier for you, those joining right now. Like I tell you, you can just learn Amazon Kindle and assume that this is all I want to do online. Let me tell you the truth. The truth is, I have done so many things online, so many things, but I really didn't make money. I promise you, I didn't even make five. I was making zero point all surveys and all that stuff, 0.5 cents, you know, $0.5. When you add it up, you now do it. You know how we do this mathematics. I will say, if I'm able to get 0.5 cents times, if I'm able to do 0.5 times 50 surveys in a day, then I should be able to make $25 per day. Then in a month, in 10 days, I make $250. In 1 month, or rather in 1 month, I make $750. But the honest truth is that that's a lie. You can never do 50 surveys in a day. If you're even able to survive 5 surveys in a day, be lucky. Another thing, after you're done with the 5 surveys or 10 surveys, $0.5 times 10 surveys, that's $5. When you now go to withdraw your money, they will tell you that there's a threshold. The threshold is $50, which means you have to work for them. And mind you, every survey you are doing is giving them money or some traffic to their website or YouTube channel or whatever. But you are thinking you're doing it to make money, all right? Because that's a bit, all right, for people who don't know so much online. And then you just keep doing survey, helping them. When it's time to withdraw, they will tell you the threshold is now 100, and you notice that you simply cannot reach it. Once you get to, if the threshold is $50 to withdraw your money, once you get to like $45, you suddenly notice that all the survey you are doing is not adding up anymore. It's either they are reducing your money, but somehow you just can't get to $50 so that you can withdraw. And sometimes you will even get to $50, but then you can't withdraw your money. You just keep, they'll tell you, they'll know the country you're from and they know the restrictions in your country. They'll tell you probably get to withdraw through PayPal and you don't have a PayPal, or they'll tell you some ridiculous withdrawal system. Then you go to register with the platform to withdraw. The platform will now tell you that sorry, we don't take people from Africa or people from your country. Suddenly all the time you spend doing survey is wasted. All right, so I would always tell you, forget about surveys. So that is what I started with. Eventually, interestingly, one of the event I went for, the person who who, who organized the event, who was, it's a wedding actually, was the person that taught me Amazon Kindle. But like I always say, he didn't teach me as detailed as what I'm teaching you guys right now. All right. So I now, he taught me Amazon Kindle. Amazon Kindle exposed me to writing. So I got so good at it, so good at writing and creating books. And then I was writing like books of 3,000 word book, 50,000 word book. So now I moved from there to taking a course on blogging. Now, for blogging, all you need to write is a good blog post. You know blogs on Google. Everything you read on Google is a blog. Any text-based content on Google is a blog. So I moved to writing blogs. Now, mind you, I was already writing books, 50,000 word book, 60, 30, 20, like that. So with that in mind, writing a 2,000 a blog post, 2,000 word is good enough blog post. 3,000 word is already a very long blog post. So me who was already used to writing 3,000, and I used to write 2 books in a day, 2 books in a day. Though it was gruesome and very very demanding, but yes, I used to do that in a day, one single day. So if I was able to do that in a day, so you can see that writing a blog post became very easy for me. But however, you need to understand that I went from Amazon Kindle to blogging. And mind you, I didn't stop Amazon Kindle, because when it comes to the online space, one thing that helps you to be actually successful is diversifying your portfolio. Do you understand? A little, some money is coming from here. Let's say, okay, recently a client reached out to me on some partnership project, and I was even literally, I was traveling my way to Lagos, and then he sent me the message, "Yo, can we collaborate on a project?" I'm like, "Sure, why not?" And then he sent me the payment proposal and all that stuff. Guess what? This person met me on YouTube, and that's why I keep telling you guys that almost everything we do for on the classroom is for you guys. Nothing, nobody's paying me, right? So long story short, the client paid me, asked me for my account and all that. He paid me, and I've not even created the content yet. I think I said we've not even done the work yet. Probably maybe a Tuesday thereabout should be ready, right? So that led me to, blogging led me to different other things, and then affiliate marketing, all of that stuff, and then YouTube. It's just a journey. it just led me into becoming a professional content developer. And then I started writing for brands. But I started from Amazon Kindle, remember? So you see that it's a systematic journey. Eventually, every piece of information I'll be teaching you in this classroom will add up. Then you as an individual will now go ahead to you know, make good of every information you've been able to acquire. But do not say I have finished learning Amazon Kindle. I'm just going to focus on Amazon Kindle. No, you can't do that. Like I said, success in the digital space is really about diversifying your portfolio. For instance, I'm into cryptocurrency, crypto trading, and everything, which is something I'm going to be teaching you guys also. That's why I've been sending some signals to the group. Did I just say signals? Oh my god! Sending some trading signals to the group. But remember, I would always say if you are not into crypto, do not use it, because I don't want you to come back and tell you don't know how to manage your risk and everything. I've lost money. I lost close to $10,000 on crypto, right? But I've made much money than that in the same space. But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson by losing money. But all of the knowledge I have, I will teach you for free in the classroom. Like, do you understand? But the point I'm trying to make is that I'm into crypto, you know, I'm into content development, you know, text-based content development. I am into content creation like we do right now. I am into Amazon Kindle, I am a project manager for companies. I am a product designer also. At the same time, I'm doing all of this. I'm a creative director at the same time, rather, and at the same time, I am into blogging. I'm just this is like nine already. I just mentioned I am into blogging. Then the fifth, I'm also a YouTuber. Creating content on YouTube. Do you understand? So literally, it's like a little bit of this. I have clients that I developed, managing their project and all that. So it's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. All of these things I mentioned to you are all in the online space, right? Of course, I am working on establishing businesses in the life space and all that stuff. But very importantly, we'll be done with this class and then we'll move to the other class. The point I'm trying to make is that please take every class seriously, because we might even grow into this journey, and it is the course on crypto trading, the in-depth course on crypto trading, that is going to change your life forever. That might just be it. You might just get to that point and you notice this is what I'm so good at, this is what I love, this is what, and then that's it. It might be the class on blogging, and then that's it. Now there's also the classroom. This is very important. You see why I said come on the live session. I am going to be teaching you how to become prompt engineers, or I'm going to be training you to become prompt engineers. That's also something. See, we can be done with this course and you realize that, and you just, I'll show you how to apply your design your CV and all that stuff, and just start applying for jobs, countries in the western world and all that, and you probably get a job, a very good job, because you're a prompt engineer. Now, what is prompt engineering? Simply developing tools like ChatGPT, Quillbot, all of these tools I'm going to be imputing in the website I'm telling you about. The digital platform I am going to be giving, that's going to be going live very soon, I think in April. I'm building them myself. No, I'm not employing anybody to build it. So I'm also a prompt engineer. So please take every class seriously, all right? Because even if you are able to do everything simultaneously, it's good. Now let me explain to you. Very importantly, you need to diversify your portfolio in the online space. And that is because shit happens. Forgive my choice of language, but shit happens. Anything can happen. For instance, let's assume you're a YouTuber. Do not forget, I am also going to teach you how to make money from YouTube, either using faceless channels. This is not my only channel. I hope you know. Using faceless, people make $4,000, $5,000 a month on YouTube. I think in less than 2 weeks or so, I've made like over $300 on YouTube, and I promise you, it was not YouTube AdSense. In less than like a week, $300 on YouTube. And I'm not saying this to brag. I have nothing to brag about. People make $1 million on YouTube. All right. I'm just trying to tell you the potency of this course you're taking. It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I'm going to be sharing all of that information with you. However, you need to understand that you need to take every class, every course seriously. We're done with Amazon Kindle and we're moving to prompt engineering, for instance. Take it as serious as you're taking it. However, while we're taking the course, you're implementing, you're writing your books because you keep becoming better. The next book you write, you do it better than the previous. The next book you write, you do it better than the previous one you did, all right? So that just keeps making you better. Now, it's very important to diversify your portfolio in the online space because something might just happen and then your Amazon Kindle account get terminated. Mind you, should I shock you? Just last week, my Amazon Kindle account was terminated. One of my Amazon Kindle accounts was terminated. Now, so imagine that um, all I had online, everything I was doing online is just Amazon Kindle and the account I have. And imagine if that account was the account that was paying me the most, and then it was terminated. Suddenly, I am frustrated. Suddenly, you just go from making $600, $1,000, $3,000, $400, any amount you make on Amazon Kindle, you just go from making that amount of money to making nothing in a month. So now building um you have to start building another Amazon Kindle account. And do you know how difficult it is to build an Amazon Kindle account to a point where your books are top rated and all that? It's a lot of work. That is why I'm telling you, you have to create different portfolios. If you're in the digital space, you're writing Amazon Kindle, and we're going on to the next course. Take it as serious as the previous one. All right. God helping, you're already seeing results in the previous class we took. That makes it easy for you to know that okay, there is actually whatever this guy is teaching me is actually potent enough to make me financially free. All right, like the goal is to make you financially free. That's the whole essence eventually. All right, guys. So please, very, very importantly, take it very serious. You can have as much as five different portfolios. Money is coming from this, money is coming from that. It might not. The interesting thing is that let me not even tell you let me not lie to you. It's not a get rich quick scheme. So if for any reason in your head you're thinking I want to get rich quick scheme, I want to get rich quick, and you're in this platform, please eh, leave the classroom. A lot of people have been leaving the classroom. Have you ever seen me mention, oh, this person left? Why did you leave? I'm never going to ask you why you're leaving the classroom. It's fine. If you want to leave the classroom right now, fine. There was nothing your presence is doing for me in the classroom. This is it's about helping, right? So please know that this is not a get rich quick scheme. So you start implementing, you might be getting as little as $50 from Amazon Kindle in a month, or the YouTube channel, I'll teach you how to build a YouTube channel properly, and then that's what you're doing, and then probably you get monetized on YouTube, and YouTube is paying you maybe $100 every month. So you see $100 from Amazon Kindle, $100 from Amazon from YouTube, and then maybe the next thing you're even doing is affiliate marketing, or the next thing you're doing is you're a prompt engineer, right? Which you would learn also from this platform, and then you go on to start working or building your own tools and creating gigs on Fiverr and selling those tools, or building tools for people on Fiverr, and that is generating for you maybe $500 in a month. So you see $100 here, $100 here, $300 here. Before you know it, that's how it is. All right. And there is something about making money online. Unlike, when you're working with a company and it's 9 to 5 and they're paying you 200,000 naira every month, or 200,000 whatever Kenyan shillings or whatever country you live in every month. Guess what? They only For most companies, they don't promote you every year. They promote staff like 5 years. So no matter, it doesn't matter how the country, how the economy is crumbling, your salary remains your salary. They never change it, except you're promoted. But one good thing about being in the online space is that oftentimes, more often than not, it's a your portfolio multiplies. It's not one part, it's called a multiplier effect. If you start making $100 on YouTube every single month, I promise you, in like 5 months, if you're consistent doing the same thing you do, you probably take that $100 to $600-700. As long as you stay consistent, it's a multiplier effect. The online space, you're not making $50 today and stay on $50, except if what you were doing that started generating for you $50, you stop doing it. And I don't see how any reasonable person will stop doing anything that brought money for them, except you are extremely lazy and village people are really, really onto you. Do you understand? So if you're here, Baba, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. You have no idea. You have zero idea how privileged you are, and that's one of the reasons why if I see we have 15 people on the live, I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? But it is what it is, all right. Like someone said in the group the other time, not everybody would be successful. Hold on, let me just read some comment here quickly. Um, Kachisan says, "Thank you very much. I'm almost done with my book. Just waiting for the uploading video." Kachisan, I don't understand that uploading video. Please explain. Noelison said, "I mistakenly added US dollar to my Amazon KDP account. Can I change it to um, British pounds?" Yes, you can. Of course, why not? Just go to the section, go to my account. When you go to my account, it will open for you the same page it opened, or go to my account or my profile, one of the two. Then it will open for you the same page you opened where you filled your bank details. Then go to payment, I think, open it. You can click on add payment or remove. All right. So you can just add in the payment system you want. Very simple. Chris Evans says, "Good evening, my boss. Please, how are you?" Good evening, bro. I'm very well, man. I'm very well. I just got back to town not too long, so and we're here. Bro, I came back today. I just took a nap quickly, and then I went to took a nap sharp quickly, and then we're here again. But we're good, man. Keep pushing until we become millionaires in dollars. We never stop, and that's where we are all headed to. Abiodun said, "Wow, congratulations in advance to everyone." Yeah, congratulate yourself. I promise you. Barry just says, "Amazing. It's going to be awesome. We owe you one, Phil. Thank you. You're always welcome, man. You're always welcome, Barry. Thank you." Kachison says, "Thank you, Mr. Phil. You're welcome." Maka says, "How does the importance of subtitle, keyword, and bestseller ranking compare to the importance of the main title on a scale of 1 to 10?" Um, I think it's not a, I think it's not a question of which is more relevant. They are all important in their various ways. It's just a system that help you reach more or imbibe more keyword into your project. All right. So I think they are all relevant because if you're writing a book on, for instance, this is a book, a paperback, right? This is the title of the book, The Fourth Dimension, right? Now, you can see this is the title of the book, but I think the subtitle of a book, take away the whole keyword thing out of it. The subtitle of a book kind of gives context to the book or context to the reader. Do you understand? It's like the description of if, for instance, if you're about to buy a book, download an app on Google Play Store or iOS. After you see the app, you know the app already, which is the name on the app. Then you probably go to the description. It's almost like that with everything. If you any store you go, there's a description. So I feel like, or now I feel like the subtitle of a book kind of give context to it. So now you see the subtitle of this book, right? The key to putting your faith to work for a successful life. This is the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension is very vague. Okay, fourth dimension, what of what? It's very vague, right? Even if you say make money online, it's still a vague subject. All right. But it's very, very important that you have a subtitle. Like I said, take away the whole idea of keyword, but look at it from, because you don't just say the fourth dimension, then you come to the keyword and write how to understand the fourth dimension. Come on, right? Your subtitle also needs to be very natural and relatable. So you can see the key to putting your faith to work for a successful life. So that's the whole essence of subtitle. And then when it comes to tag is essential because nobody's going to see your tag on Amazon, right? It's just back end keyword thing. It's just going to help because if on your tag you have something like make sure your tag also is related to your book. You can't use a different tag. You can't be writing a book on how to lose weight and then you'll be using a tag on finance or you use a tag on relationship. It's not going to rank your book, all right? All right. Um I'm trying to not lose track. Let me be sure I'm reading everything. Okay. All right. Peter says we saw the signals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Signals. And if you've been following the signals, you must have. I'm even currently on a trade. I forgot to check it. Let me even check sef, if I'm losing money or making money. All right. So that's the whole thing. So all right, give me a minute. So Malika says 2 books a day, beast mode. That's beyond impressive. Phil. I like to do anything I do to the fullest. This was at this I can't do 2 books a day right now because I have a lot I'm doing. At the time, I didn't. The only thing I knew at the time was Amazon Kindle. So you can imagine that all I had to do was write books on Amazon Kindle. I mean, I literally had no job at the time, or not like I didn't have a job. I chose not to. I chose to focus on making money online. I wanted to make that was this was the only thing I wanted to do. All right. So writing 2 books a day came quite easy because probably 20 hours of the day I was working. Because to be honest, to be very fair with you, I was very broke, extremely broke. Not broke because I was not from a privileged family or something. I think I'm from a quite decent family, decent home. But I just wanted to, carve a niche for myself. Malaka said, okay. Anna Mary says, Mrs. Donatus from Abuja. Welcome, ma. Malaka says that all the book title you added to Google spreadsheets sourced purely from the 2 Chrome extension you showed us in the last tutorial video. No, 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 no. The Chrome extension is just the Chrome extension is just and it's more like an extra ingredient. All right, you can't just depend on the Chrome extension now. You have to also you would when you're doing your keyword research, you use the first one I showed you. All right, the whole Google thing and the drop downs on Google, because the drop down on Google kind of give you a perspective of what people are searching for. So when you go on Google, you pick a drop down on Google. Um, Hold on, let me try and share my screen. Let me try to share my screen. So when you get to, you pick a drop down on Google, and this drop down on Google kind of give you a perspective of what you should focus on, right? It just kind of gives you, gives you a perspective on what you should be focusing on. So now that you have a perspective of what you should be focusing on, you now decide, okay, what I want to do, what I want to write, what I want to focus on, you know, blah blah blah, all of that stuff. So let's say we're doing how to make money online, right? Is to generate content on, like I said, this is a random, all right? Now you can see this is a drop down. How can I make $100 a day online? This helps you know what people are actually searching for on Google, because again, what people is the same as what people would eventually search on every other platform online. That just kind of gives you an impression of people's interest. All right. So you see, how can I make $100 a day online? This is the drop down. Now these are all answers. How to make $100 a day without a job? Launch an e-commerce store. Become a freelancer. Create. Can I earn real money online? Which is the best way to earn money online? Down. How can I monetize my WhatsApp in Nigeria? Which online business is paying in Nigeria? These are questions people are searching for. So you can utilize this drop down, right? And you can just probably come here and say, how can I earn real money online? And you copy it. And then you come on Amazon. This is Amazon official site. So when you come on Amazon, I think I taught you guys this already, right? You make sure this is still on all. This is don't niche to anything, just leave it at all. And then you come here and paste your book. You paste it, but you can, of course, you can say, how can I earn money? How can I? This is Amazon, this is not Google. So you're not going to be asking Amazon any question. All right. So all you have to do is how you can just change this to how to earn real money online. You remove the question mark and you click on search. So you can see this is on all, right? And on all, you can see this is quite a good keyword. You can see 1 to 16 of 666. Remember, one of the things I told you is that first, your book needs to be less, your search here, your total search here, this search needs to be less than 1,000 on Amazon. Remember, I mentioned that it needs to be less than 1,000. And this is clearly less than 1,000. So this makes this a very good keyword. It says how to earn real money online, right? Now you know, literally this is trying to tell you, okay, make money online and all of that stuff. But while you're typing it, your extension is going to give you different options, like different choices, what you can employ and all that. I don't have the time to do that because we're on a live session. But you can see these are all books on how to make money online and how to earn money online. You can see this is a paperback and it's $6. This is a paperback is $12. You know, the magic money alchemy, how to earn real money online. You know, yari yari yari. This is number one keyword. Then you can also come on Amazon. So literally all you sometimes what I do is actually you see this person says the chat GPT millionaire. Very smart, created a book on how to make money using ChatGPT. And this was created in January 19, 2023. This was when Chat. Then you can also come here and also copy this, which is the best way to make money online. And also come on Amazon. Let's search for Amazon again. Let's search for it on a different browser. So we open this. Give me a minute. Okay. Let me use a different. Hold on. I hope I'm not taking too much of you guys' time. Please let me know if I'm taking your time so I can just go on to be telling you what you need to hear and stop doing this. It's Malaka that is making me do this work like this. Please let me know in the comment section if you're following so I can know if you're not following, let me just go back and be telling you what I'm telling you. I'm just trying to show a few just those people those who are quite confused about the whole stuff. You can see this is giving me a drop down, but I don't think that Chrome extension is currently working here. If the Chrome extension was working on this browser, you would see all of the what's it called? It will give you different. Let me try. Let me close this. Good. The Chrome extension is working. You see, so it says make money online. So you can see what this Chrome extension is doing. It says make money on eBay, make money online to retire early, make money online with Chat GPT, make money online fast. These are all extension of the keyword. Do you understand? These are all extensions of the keyword. Remember, we started from Google, then we are taking each drop down from Google to understand what people are searching for on Google. Then what people are searching for on Google kind of gives us a perspective of what people will be searching for on Amazon. Now, when we bring what people are searching for on Google to Amazon, Amazon is only going to those extensions I showed you guys that you've imbibed into your Chrome browser is only going to further enhance your keyword search. Remember, you have an Excel sheet. First of all, you take the first thing I showed you and you put it on an Excel sheet, right? You put it on an Excel sheet. So clearly on your Excel sheet, you already have one from Google, which is the first keyword you're trying to search for on Google, right? Hold on, let me just open an Excel sheet. Not sure why my network is slow. I'm sorry if I'm taking your time. This is quite important. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Peter, you have to sign out because of your meeting. It's fine. So this is an Excel sheet, all right? This is your Excel sheet. So you're using this is keyword. And mind you, this Excel sheet is not some super hack. It's just a way to help you kind of have a document of everything you're searching for. Now you can see this is your keyword. Here you can put, the search volume. And I taught that on the tutorial. I won't go into that right now. Search volume and all that. So you can see which is the best way to make money online. Remember, we got this from where did we get this from again? We got this from Google, right? The best way to make money online and all that stuff. But now we're on Excel sheets. So you can see this is saying make money online, Lisa Johnson, make money online, passive income. Now you can also copy this, make money online. Remember, it's a subtitle under what you're searching for. You come here again and paste it. Do you understand? So now you're literally creating broad keyword, like you're widening the horizon of your keyword search because you have a Chrome extension, you have Google, you have so many things that are all helping you to get better keyword. All right. So that's what you're doing, and before you know it, you have like 25 keywords here, different keywords and all that stuff. So you can see these are all keywords and everything. How to make money on Amazon. You can copy it, Control C. I don't want to open it, I just want to copy it. And you paste it here. Sorry, I didn't copy it. How to make money on, but it's basically how to make money on Amazon. Then you paste it in your spreadsheet. And then before you know it, you have so much on your spreadsheet. Then from your spreadsheet, you can coin your title. From your spreadsheet, you can coin your subtitle. From your spreadsheet, you have your what's it called now? You have your tags. Do you understand? So literally like little of this, little of that, little of this, just you know, basic little elements here and there. But it's just to help you not just go on Amazon and just write any book and expect it to miraculously make some sales. All right. Um Chris Evans says, please let's like the video. Yes, yes, yes. Please like this video, all right? So it just reaches more people. Thank you so much, Chris. Kachison says the video module on how to upload books. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Awesome. YV says, well done, Phil. Yvonne from UK, thanks for all you do. You're welcome, Yvonne. Are you on the group? Are you on the WhatsApp platform or the Telegram? This is the first time I'm seeing this name. YV, welcome. Hold on, please. Abiodun says tonight life is fire. God bless you always, boss. You're welcome. Anime Mary sent an emoji. Thank you. So Malaka said the fourth dimension sounds like my type of book. Oh, Mary Anime said you're such a blessing to mankind. How privileged we are to be in this class. Thank you so much. Abiodun says follow who no road. Music by the loop or road. Though, I did tell you. I mean, road no go ever finish because where would they go still far? Peace Okoye says, good evening, Mr. Phil. Welcome, peace, welcome. Peace Koye rather. I pronounced that like a Nigerian name. Malaka says, I'm following your course. I'm following. Chris Evans says, following. Peace Okoye says, following 100%. Damian Moses says, little bit lost, but following. Please, if you're lost, just after we're done, go back to the live. Start from where you are lost and where I started sharing my screen and just go through it. All right, because I realize I'm also streaming here on my other device so that I can relate with what you guys are seeing. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I can tell that it's quite slow. It might not be we might not be on the same pace, but you can understand why network difference and all that. Malaka says, but I don't want to hold up the class to proceed with class. No, no, it's not at all. I took my time to. I only share my screen when I think the subject matter is important. I think you asked a very good question. And I remember Abiodun kind of said something related to that. That was why I kind of focused on, showing that Peter says he has to sign out, no problem, Peter. Malaka said, okay, I get it now. Thanks for taking the time to explain. Hopefully it helped others too. Yeah, it did, I'm sure. David Obaita said, Malaka's questions are valid and your explanation is insightful. Thank you. YV says, yes, I am, myself and my daughter. YV, you are, okay, I don't understand. Yes, you are in the group or I'm lost. But it's great to have yourself and your daughter, if that's what you mean. Kajeson says, I follow you till the end. Kajeson, don't put me for trouble. Malaka said, thanks, David. All right. So, yeah, I lost my train of thoughts, but let me try to recap. So, that's about that. So, I was trying to say that when you're in the online space, you don't just focus on making money through one thing. Do you understand? Now we're done. That's why I could have decided, I would have decided, okay, you know what? I'm just going to teach you guys how to make money online through Amazon Kindle. And once we're done with that, I'll close the classroom and continue my life. Do you understand? Because I do not need to teach anybody online to make money online. This is just me just being or doing what I do. All right. But we'll continue because I reckon with the fact that one thing online is not enough. Or rather, it might be enough for the time being, but come on, do you want to do that for the next 5 years? Just Kindle, Amazon Kindle. Remember that Gen Zs are dropping in, newbies are coming in, a lot of people are coming into the industry. Suddenly, there will be new people taking your place. All right. So you can't just stay in one place. So you have to keep evolving. You have to keep evolving. ChatGPT came not too long ago. Suddenly, I am a prompt engineer. I had to take a course, paid good money. I'm talking about good money. In Nigeria, over a million naira to learn the course, to take the course on how to become a prompt engineer. Because I reckon with the fact that the world is headed in a direction, and very soon, before you will be employed in a company, they will ask you, do you have basic artificial intelligence knowledge? Do you have any AI skill we can use? And it doesn't make sense right now, but it will eventually. Let me explain to you something. Um, do you remember when the inception of computers and everything? Then it wasn't personal computers like we have now. It wasn't even phones. There were no phones at the time. Maybe in Western countries, but not in Africa. I think it was 2006 when phones started coming, and then laptops and all that stuff. Now, can you imagine if anybody had told you or anybody said at the time that a time is going to come when you cannot literally almost anywhere you are going to work, you will need to be a computer literate? Some people would not believe it, but it's a reality right now. Almost everything that you do, you need computer. In matter of fact, if you're a nurse or a nurse, if you're working in the hospital, you need to enter data into the computer. Do you get? If you're working as a receptionist, you need to be a computer literate. Even roadside shops right now have computers that they enter their data into so that their orga wherever it is. Even Igbo people right now in the market have computers. Not all, of course. So that whatever you're selling and entering into the computer, orga is seeing it whatever it is. Also, that's the way it is. Very soon it's going to be artificial intelligence because it's literally going to be taking over how everything is done. It's already doing that. So it's either you choose to join the bandwagon or not. I'm just speaking on the need for you to evolve in the online space. Yes, you started making money through Amazon Kindle, but do not stay there. If you have anybody who is teaching you more things, follow through. I think I've said more than enough on that. Um, YV says, yes, I am in the group and my daughter is here as well. She's 17 and she wants to make money too. Wow, that's wonderful. Wow, this just softened my heart. Wow, this is beautiful. Thank you for joining. It means a lot. Kachison says, please, I want to ask Mr. Phil, where have you been all my life on this YouTube? Kachison, please leave me alone. All right. The interesting thing is that I've been on YouTube. I checked my YouTube channel recently and I realized that my YouTube channel has been on for 6 years, 6 good years. But I started, uploading content on Amazon, on YouTube in 2022, November of 2022. But I stopped because I was busy with work, so I had to focus. Creating content on YouTube is stressful. It's a lot of work. But I had to, in fact, I had more. I was telling a friend recently, I had more time at the time than I do right now. But I just realized that a lot of people actually need this information, a whole lot of people. And it's heartbreaking when you go on YouTube and I see some basic things on YouTube and I see how YouTubers tell lies. The thumbnail for this video is what YouTubers do not tell you. I see how YouTubers just say a lot of trash. And you can watch a 14 minutes video, but to be very frank with you, do you think a 14 minutes video is really going to get you to start making $1,000 online? It's just a teaser. So basically, that was why I came on YouTube. I decided to start YouTube. Of course, I love creating content. So that was one of the reasons why I came back to YouTube. And then, of course, after coming back on YouTube, I realized that I would do, a 14-minute video, try to be as detailed as I can, but you still see people coming and say, okay, I don't understand this. How do I move further? And then I realized that, to be honest with you, a 14-minute video it's not, fully loaded with enough information to actually get you into implementation. That's why a lot of people will just implement little here because after watching a 14 minutes video and they are frustrated, and then you get the narrative, this money make money online, people are lying. It's actually not a lie, but the truth is that 95% of YouTubers that teach you about making money online, I can swear on anything, even though I don't swear, that they don't know what they are doing themselves. A lot of them will just watch another another YouTuber's video who is apparently also lying on how to make money online, and then the person will recreate the same content, drop it on YouTube. And because there are so many vulnerable people online who are desperately in need of little information on how they can actually change their finances, you stumble on a video that says, I made $5,000 doing service. Of course, you're vulnerable already. You need this information. Um, it's like somebody who is like a lady who is of marriageable age, and she really, really, really needs to be married, right? She's really in need of a good man, and then a man comes with all of the facade, and all of that stuff, looking all good, godly, looking all whatever. If godly is important to you, looking all is good looking. He says the right words, he does the right thing, gets gift for her, and then it's all a facade. It's all just facade and all that, just trying to get her to trust him. That's what thumbnail does. All these YouTubers, very fine thumbnail. I made $50. Then you see money and all of that stuff. And then you watch the video, and then you start implementing, and you get stuck. And if you come back to the YouTuber and ask him, I was stuck so place, he can't help you because he also don't know anything. He probably just saw a video and recreated it. But the real people that actually make money from um, um, the online space, that actually teach people. I know someone like that actually now come online to teach people how to make money online. People don't really, for instance, do you know this channel is just like in a few days we're probably going to hit 2,000 subscribers. But some of these channels that I talk about have 50,000 subscribers, 60,000 subscribers, and it just goes ahead to tell you the kind of world we live in. And I really cannot blame all of these people, because if they knew better, they won't be there. But that's why I keep saying that I feel like anybody who is in this community or my community is very privileged, because what I'm giving to you right now, let me start with telling you this. The person who taught me Amazon Kindle, he paid to learn it. He's my brother. I will say that he paid to learn it. So when he taught me, it was not free information he was giving me. It was privileged information. Hope there's a difference between something being free, or you accessing something free of charge, and you accessing something by privilege. The fact that you're privileged to, access anything does not make it free, or does not reduce the value of that thing. As a matter of fact, the most important things in life are free. For instance, breath in your nostril. You're privileged to have to be able to breathe, but it does not make it cheap. It is free, but it is not cheap because it's a privileged gift from God. Life is almost it's free, but it is not cheap. It takes a lot for the body of the human to remain alive, right? So sometimes we just sleep and wake up in the morning and our hand is working. We can see our kidneys are functioning properly, our liver is functioning, our organs are all functioning properly. So we just think it's such an easy thing to do until you go to the hospital and realize that there is a boy or a guy or a lady in the hospital that is about your age that has a dysfunctional kidney, right? That requires a transplant and can't even afford it. Then you would realize that what you are actually enjoying for free is actually not cheap. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm trying to tell you guys. The fact that the information I am passing to you is free does not make it cheap. It's privileged. It's privileged information. Do you understand? Like I said, the person who taught me Amazon Kindle paid to learn it, paid good money to learn it. He now in turn he taught me for free. But I don't take it for granted because I know that that information is something I could have padded with a lot of money to teach. Go on YouTube right now and check and try to go on every channel you see that talks about Amazon Kindle and tell me one YouTube channel that is as detailed, that teaches as detailed as what I'm giving to you right now. And do you know why? Because they do not know it themselves. You can't give what you don't have. It's as simple as that. Do you understand? You can't give what you don't have. So I'm saying all this to tell you to just reiterate the importance of what we're doing here. All right, let me quickly read some comments and then I'll continue. Kachison, Abiodun says, okay, YV says, thank you for all you do. You're welcome. It's a privilege to also do what I do because I know what I know, that's why I can give. Abiodun says, Kachison, I wanted to ask the same question. Mr. Phil is a prayer answers. I am blushing. All right, that's a joke. Kachison says, I'm telling you, Abiodun. Peace Korea says, I am glad I came across your YouTube channel. Honestly, the title of this video is on point. I've watched many videos and many times I get overwhelmed. Yes, I mean, I know the fact that you came across my video means you've been watching so many videos already. Peace Unique says, I even wanted to say that some of these finance channels can lie. Of course, of course. It's a I spoke about a lady who is of marriageable age, who she's vulnerable, she wants to get married. So whenever unquote husband material, it's easy for her to, but a lady it's easy for her to just be susceptible to a man like that. That's the same way. A lot of people come online and genuinely want to learn how to make money online. So you see a thumbnail, how I made $50 in 3 minutes. Of course, you're going to be intrigued to watch that video until you're done with the 12-minute video. Then you realize that it was just a bit. Kachison says, peace says Obaraju. Kachison says, peace, please shout that Obaraju again. Avian says, information is important, but right information is the most important. And that is exactly what you're doing. Thank you. You need to know how much most of us value these rare opportunities. God bless you, Mr. Phil. Amen. Mr. says, good evening, Mr. Phil, and everyone. Mr. Welcome. Mr. You always join class halfway. Go back and watch the class, please. It's very important. Go back and watch the slide. Malaka says, if a book's bestseller ranking are in the multiple categories, do we focus on the category that fits closer to the category we intend to write our book in? Yes, that's why there are multiple keywords. All right, focus on, first of all, the book you're trying to write. You have to make sure that it's something that is marketable. All right, it's something that already has a good search volume on Google. It's irrelevant on Google. So many people are talking about it on Google. Read books. Go to books that are in the same industry on Amazon. Go to the review section. See how many people are reviewing the books or reviewing the different books. Then you will know those how relevant the subject matter is. And once you are sure that your title is marketable, then make sure that the keywords you are actually working on are keywords that are fully related to that book, to that title you've chosen. Don't digress. Don't overreach. Kachison says, "This is a privilege and I'm grateful. Thank you." Abedin says, "You are giving us a treasure box." Omar, we have not even started yet, I promise you. See, I told you guys about the website now. I told you guys about it's not a website. It's a, to be honest, I'm still looking for the name to call it. As I'm on this live, um, the developer we're working with to build that digital store for us, the one where this classroom, eventually, the subsequent classes with you guys that joined earlier, even more privileged. The subsequent we will be having are all going to be in our classroom. It's going to be like Udemy, but for this, the courses we're teaching will be free, of course. But of course, there are some premium courses that might have to be paid for because there might be some tools I need to use that I have to pay for. I mean, so I can't pay for. I'm doing a lot already. I can't go. I can't do that. So you might have to pay for those courses. Uh, but for most part, this early part, almost every course we'll be doing is absolutely free. So I am paying literally. Yesterday, I made a transfer to the company that is working on the developing the website, and I promise you, almost 90% of everything the website is about is you guys, my community. Like I told you, I know very well that a lot of people will be using Quillbot. So why have to subject you to using a tool that only allows you to paraphrase, I think, 200 words for free? So you have to pay for premium. You're trying to make money online. I'm trying to make sure that you save cost and not spend money online. And that's why people who could not get a phone number, there is an alternative route where you can pay $6 and then you'll be able to get a US or whatever phone number you use and you can use it for verification. But I didn't mention it because I didn't want anybody to spend money. But if you want that, I can still give it to you. It's at your discretion. But I'm just trying to see that you make money online before you start investing money online. All right. So the website the digital store is absolutely for you. You use free tools on the website. All the courses will be there in the classroom section of the website. So for new people who are joining the community, instead, like if you're there already, you notice I do new timers or first timers guide or something. So where I keep re-updating the links to new videos that are on new modules there. So once we have the website, right, you do not have to come on the group and even ask, okay, do we have no, no, no. You just have to go on the website. And then once you go on the website, go to classroom section. Then you click on the course you're currently taking. If you're still taking a course on Amazon Kindle, you just click on it. Go to the module. There's going to be a title, keyword research, anything you're confused about, you watch. For those who are already, then for new people who are joining, once you get on the classroom, we just tell you, okay, this is the link. Go on the classroom. Go, you know, whatever course you want to take. But of course, advisably, we tell take number one, follow the course sequentially, and then whatever course you want to take, you just take the course. So all the links to the courses will be there on the website. You just click on it and what. So if you are implementing Amazon Kindle and you need Quillbot, instead of you to go on you need to paraphrase. Instead of you to go use Quillbot, you just go to the tool section of the website and then use the free tool to quill the document you're trying to quill or check for plagiarism. Absolutely free. You're paying nothing. I'm paying for monthly renewal, everything. It's just there. So you guys can just keep using. All right. Um I told you guys the developer just messaged me for the store. I've never messaged him yet. Yeah, and on the store, if you need any, there might be some tools that you might need to buy. Maybe tools that are very important. You you probably just get that, and it's not going to be expensive. All right. So, Malika says, okay, answer that. Kachi says, Barry says, sincerely feel I really appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you. Peace Sukori says, yes, indeed. I totally appreciate you. God bless you. Amen. Peace Unique says, catches some of our Jesus again. Peace says, thank you so much. Peace Corey says, thank you so much, Mr. Phil. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, everyone. So, my admonition is you guys try to implement whatever it is we're being taught here. Um, every day I improve myself. I wish I when I was coming from Lagos, I bought books, plenty books. All right, I just for reading, for self development and all that stuff. Because, like I would always tell you, everything that represents a man is the mind. Do you understand? You see people say things like, people say things like, um, have you seen a lady get married to a guy who is not good looking, but she's attracted to him, like incredibly attracted to him? Sometimes you ask yourself until you get to have a conversation with this guy or this lady, and then you realize that the guy is interested in the lady, not because she's so beautiful. By the standard of physical looks, she probably won't cut it. But this lady is so equipped mentally. And the truth is that there is no magic around it. You cannot be sound mentally if you do not study. Do you understand? So everything, in fact, as a matter of fact, even when it comes to visualizing, when it comes to meditating, you can only meditate on what is in your head. So information becomes very key. I'm saying this to say that as I'm teaching you guys courses, I'm building portfolios, I'm building an e-commerce store and a digital school for whatever for you to study and all that. I am also learning because the thing is, the knowledge gap is soon going to be bridged if I'm not also advancing in knowledge. So right now you're the ones learning from me, but there's going to, if we, it's like this. I am teaching, you're learning, but you're coming up, and I keep teaching what I know, and I don't advance in my knowledge. Soon you're going to get to me, and then I will have nothing else to give to you. Do you understand? And it's not so I keep developing myself just so I can have more to give. But again, not even more to give to my classroom. I mean, so I can become a better human, so I can become a better person all round as an individual. And I invest in not just some random things. I invest in my spiritual life. I invest in my mental development. You know, make sure that I am in the clubs of the wealthy, like the community you're in right now. So many WhatsApp group you're in. What has it done for you so far? You've been on it for years. All right. So you are in a classroom like this, and things are being taught. I promise you the truth. A lot of people will not succeed online because even when they get materials like the one I am dishing out, they are not very attentive. Sometimes people come see this is not to discourage you asking questions. Please ask your question. There is no stupid, foolish question. If you ask a question, and I think that that question has been answered in a video, I will tell you that there is a video you've not watched. Please watch it again. And if you come back to tell me in the same context, oh, I've watched the video, then I will know that you're confused. Then a live session like this now answers your question. Then you can now ask me, okay, I'm still confused about this and this and this, but I've watched the video, the tutorial or the module. Then I can now give you better answer on that. But that is one category of people. There are some people that they are not so attentive. And people like that, even when they come to implementation, they will not be attentive to the details. And that is what differentiates people. Now, this brings me to my all important point. This point is very important. It's called the 2080 rule. Now, the 2080 rule simply says that 80% of the results, or let me say 80% of the positive results you see in your life is or they are a result of 20% of the things you do. Let me say this again. The 80 the 20 principle in life. 80% of the results you see in your life is as a result of 20% of the things you're doing. 80% of the good results you see in your life is a function of 20% out of 100% of everything you're doing. Does that make sense? Please, if I'm making sense, let me know. I know this is not how to open a great account, but this is very integral to making money online, and that's why you can watch a million YouTube channel, you can watch a million tutorials, you can watch a million, but if your mind is not right, you will still lose it. So that's why you can come on this channel, watch and watch and watch and watch and watch and watch, but you're probably just doing that. You're not very attentive. So you end up watching so many videos, very little result. Do you understand? So even when it comes to your implementation or writing, there's 20% out of everything you're doing that actually produce the most 80% of the result. So I think as a human, your responsibility to yourself and to your goals to achieving your financial success is about looking for the 20. Looking for the 20. What is the 20% out of the overall effort I put in to succeed that actually yield me the result I am getting? Sometimes you might need to carry a paper and pen to write down all the things you do, the remaining 80% of the effort you put in that you know this does not generate anything for me. You find ways to scrape it out, right? For instance, you spend so much time with friends and family gisting, you spend so much time on your phone, you spend so much time watching the TV. The truth is, the TV is always going to be there in your house. Your phone is always going to be there. Instagram is always going to be there. But the truth, do you know the more important thing, or a better truth, is the fact that your financial status is always going to be there too. The same way you left it is going to be there. So you can either be reactive to life or be very, very passive. There are passive people who are attend to life passively, reactively, and actively. Now, people who are active are people who have understand that, who, or rather, let me say people who have understand Jesus, out, you spirit of bad English. All right, people who have come to terms with the fact that I am responsible for the outcome of my life. I'm not going to blame any YouTuber. I'm not going to blame anybody. If I see any information, I will zero down on it, fire down on it until I get results. All right. So that's what differentiates people, your mindset, where you see yourself heading to, what you want to achieve, what you want to get out of life. And that's why you're here. Do not think the online making money online is some casual thing. It's like building a career. Do you understand? For instance, hold on. For instance, before you become a police officer, the inspector general of police right now did not one day become the inspector general of police. Do you understand? The police commissioner, just in case I'm doing fun for you, the police commissioner in your state right now did not just become the commissioner of police at once. He went through what the police academy. It's called a training. But you see, everything he did in that academy resulted in who he is right now. Before you become a banker, you go through training. So if you want to jump the training session, then that's where the problem comes in. And that's what happens to a lot of people online. So because it's called online, you think it's the same thing as social media. Just come, like a video, watch a video, enjoy yourself. It is not fun. It is work. It is work. All right. It is hard work. It is not a fun fair being online. Or you think you want to make money online because it's an easier way to make money. You're joking. It's a lot of work. But guess what? It is rewarding. If you're able to hack the make money online system, I promise you, you cannot do a 9 to 5 again in your life. Except if it's a contract or they are going to pay you some ridiculous amount of money, or probably it's an appointment, a federal government appointment, you're probably a minister, a commissioner, and all that. Yeah, then I know that aside the money that you'll get from it, it kind of builds your portfolio as an individual and just makes you very relevant in the society, and give some edge for your family, your children, and everything. Then that's the only reason why I can take a 9 to 5 right now, because I promise you the truth, the regional manager of any bank in my state or in Nigeria right now does not cannot earn as much as somebody who makes money online. I mean, who makes a lot of money online. I don't want to use myself as an example, but I guarantee you, the regional bank manager, if you're a Nigerian, you know how much a regional bank manager earns, probably 500K a month. And guess what? In their estimation, they're doing very well in life. So how do you who wants to make more than these people, and do you know how much commitment is goes into becoming a regional bank manager? So it's very, very important that you set your mind aright, you set your mind in the right place. Do you know how much commitment goes into becoming a regional bank manager that earns 500,000 naira, 600,000 naira a month? So much attention to detail. So much attention to detail. All right. Money is placed in their hands. You can't afford to lose people's money. Some of them take work back home, work during the weekend. On Saturday, sometimes they come back to the bank to balance accounts. For what? For 500,000 naira every single month. Now, am I reducing 500,000 naira saying it's not so much money? Absolutely not. 500,000 naira will set your family apart if you make that much money every single month. But I just told you of somebody who paid a client, or some clients that just paid 300,000 naira. $300 in the last 2 weeks. I'm not saying this to boast. I'm saying this to I'm saying this in all humility to let you guys know, because there are only 16 people on this live, so I might be as well tell you the truth. And these are the things I cannot say in the classroom. 300 $300 just for a project that we worked on. And I promise you the truth, it's only a matter of time before I won't $300 will be very small. I mean, I won't if I'm going to be charging like $3,000 to do any content or to work with partner with any project. Now, currently the dollar is 1,600 now. So I charged a client $300 to do a project, a partnership, resulting from work on YouTube. Now it's 1,600 naira. So let's do 300 naira, $300 to 1,600 naira. Guys, that's 400. Where's my screen? That's 480,000 naira. That's what a regional bank manager earns in a month. Now, tell me why I should not take this client's job very seriously. 2 weeks. This in 2 weeks. And I don't need 2 weeks to do the job. I need like probably 2, 3, 4 days to do the job. Now, tell me why I should not give everything to make sure, set down a man diligent in his work. He will stand before kings. This client reached out to me because I have done well in some of the things he has seen. And that's why he felt that this guy is the right guy to do my job for me. Do you understand? So a lot of people approach the online money making space as a Ponzi scheme. Oh my God. I feel my heart bleeds for people who are not on this live session right now. We have about 300 people in the class in the community, and you can imagine that we are barely 20 people here. Do you understand? Do you see 300 people? 20% of 300 people is 60, and we do not even have 20 people here. I just told you about the 2080, and that's why eventually, after 6 months in the classroom, you would realize that only a fraction of the people in the classroom are actually successful, and suddenly it looks like waiting that they teach us for here now actually they work. Meanwhile, you probably missed it somewhere. Why? Because you were not diligent. Back to my story. Tell me why I should not take the job of a client who just paid me $300. That is it's actually not, it's 1,600 naira. It's not even the current exchange rate. It's because of the whole rubbish that the federal government is doing right now. Don't let me say rubbish. I don't want to allow the government. But it's because of the whole policies the federal government is setting in place. Remember, at some point, dollar was over 2,000 naira. So if I'm going to use 2,000 naira to even do the calculation, it's $300 times 2,000 naira. Guess what? That's 600,000 naira. For what? A job I will do in 3 days. Why? But guess what? I'm going to do this job in 3 days, right? 600,000 naira for $300 that the client paid. But guess what? The information and the knowledge I would implement the tax with is not, I didn't get it in 3 days. I got it probably in 1 year, in 2 years, in all of the years I spent in the digital space building my portfolio. But now somebody might just see these figures right now and say, "Ah, oh, bro, you're making so much money online." Do you have an idea when I was staying up? Do you have an idea when I was stay up, when I was sleep 2 hours in a day and work for 22 hours? Do you understand? Learning and developing my portfolio and building my expertise in what I'm doing right now. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Do you get? So this is extremely important. The position, your mental posture is important to whether you would succeed online. It's not about the information. What do you do with it? Wisdom is information, or wisdom is knowledge, and its implementation. Right? How you apply the knowledge is now the definition of wisdom. So it's not sufficient enough that you know. It is even more important that you actually apply what you know properly. And that's why financial literacy is extremely important. If you ask me, if I'm a Nigerian government, if I have to be in charge of any educational institution, one thing that must be there is financial literacy. Because the truth is, you can actually even make the money online right now and waste it. Recently, my friend Sekos Digital, he's a YouTuber also. He has over 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, doing very well. Matter of fact, it's my brother. It's even, we attend the same church, right? Very good friend. He told me something. He said someone shared with him recently. The guy was making so much money on blogging. So much money on blogging. Guess what happened to him? Like so much money. He said he made so much money that he had two people living in his house simultaneously, and he fed them. He fed them, fed himself, took care. He was just flexing and everything. Why? Because his blog had ranked on Google, and there was so much activity going on the blog and all that. Guess what happened? He was comfortable. Remember, I told you guys, you can't just stay one place. You have to do so many things. Mindset. Nobody told him what I'm telling you right now. When you get on the online space and you start making money, your first reaction is not to go and buy a car. Do you understand? I know how long I stayed in the online space before. Should I shock you? I bought my first car last year. Last year. I have been driving since I was 17. I have, if I go to my house right now, my home house, I probably have a car right now that is parked that I used to do everything. But I bought my personal car last year. All along, I did fly bike, making money, work online and everything. Since I've been in digital space for like since 2020, since the COVID-19 session. But I didn't buy a car. The reason is that once you start making money online, your focus should be reinvesting in yourself. Self-development is the number one system of investment. You develop yourself, develop your project. My workspace right now, this seat I'm sitting on right now, is currently over 300,000 naira, or maybe I don't know, maybe 200, or I don't know. The lightning you're seeing, the flowers you're seeing, everything, the lighting on my face, my laptop, and everything, the mic I am using, this is my mic I'm using, it's hung here, and all that. Everything I use is money. My table, they are expensive. But guess what? You have to reinvest. Please, if I'm not boring you, let me know in the comment section so I can stop. I'm good with just teaching you my module, and then I'll focus on my life. Do you understand? It's very, very important that your mind. Now, I was giving you a story. I'll go back to the $300 guy, right? So this guy is telling my friend that he was making money from blogging, a lot of money from blogging. He started living the big man life, chilling and everything. Guess what happened? Google banned his blog. Oh my God, I can't imagine how that guy felt. Google banned his blog. The reason was that he became complacent. He was making money from one source and he became complacent. The smart thing to do once you start making from any source is to think about how to scale up. the first thing you're thinking about is not scaling up because you want to you're not scaling up because you want to make more, not just because you want to make more money, but because you want to attain financial security. Financial security and stability is an extremely important subject. So it's not enough that you are making money online, but are you stable? Because in a very short while, it's possible that something happens and your account on Amazon is banned, whatever it is that happens. So what do? So suddenly you go from becoming a big boy to becoming a broke dude. Going from becoming doing very well, all right, for the single mothers that are here, you probably go from making so much money in a month. No, life is now becoming normal. Life don't dey sweet. No, we're now beginning to life is now making sense. I'm making money online, right? And then you probably change your children's school, put them in a better school, probably start rent a bigger house, things that, and then suddenly that source of income is taken from you. Maybe some mistake you made and all that stuff, you know, writing online and so no little mistake. We're humans. People have top rated Fiverr accounts. And then suddenly, my mentor had a top rated Fiverr account. I mean, top rated Fiverr account where even people in white guys in the US could not compete. He was that good. Guess what happened? For no reason, because some people kind of say that Fiverr kind of does the whole racism thing. I don't know. I don't know. Guess what? His top rated account on Fiverr was terminated. Maybe some people might just report you for some strange thing. Even on Instagram, if 100 people report your Instagram page now, there is every likelihood that Instagram will start considering banning your account. So what now happens? You've rented a bigger house, you've changed your children's school, you probably bought a car, and then suddenly that source of income is gone in the air. And you probably don't even have a saving. Even if you have a saving, how long is the saving going to sustain you? And then suddenly you just go, you're broke. And then you are now the truth is you can't do anything successfully when you're desperately when you are in, how do I put it, firefighting mode. Because now you're broke, you're broke, you cannot meet up your financial needs anymore. You're trying so hard to get back on your feet. So you are desperate. Everything you're doing, you're not so attentive. You just want to get back on your feet. And there are some little things you picked along the way when you're building your other platforms that you might not be able to implement now because you're trying to be fast. Do you understand? So this guy's blog was banned. This guy had to start. I don't even. Yeah, the guy has not been back on his feet. Do you understand? So it's the same thing as having a bank job where you're a regional bank manager. Making money online is no joke. So if you're here, be ready to do the hard work. Do you understand? I traveled for an event and for different various events, a wedding, meeting, networking, and everything. And I traveled on Friday morning. Got to Lagos Friday morning and had a meeting, had a couple of meetings and all that. Did some meetings with some friends, and then Saturday morning wedding. We're done with the wedding on Saturday morning. As a matter of fact, back to my hotel room. Now, before even that, on Friday, which was the eve of the wedding, I was awake till 5 a.m. In my hotel room. I was still working. I think that was when I sent you guys message and I'm like, hope you guys are not sleeping because I am not even in my office. I am working. I went with my laptop, went to every of my working tool. 5 a.m. guys. I'm not telling you this to impress you. You're not going to give me money if I impress you. I'm telling you the truth about what it means to make money online. Because people who are doing 9 to 5, it's weekend for them. But for me, there is no weekend for me because it's work as you pay as you work. It's what you do is what you will be paid for in the online space. Do you understand? So, excuse me. So, 5 a.m., no, few minutes before 5 a.m., maybe let's say 4 a.m., I was still awake on Friday, not minding the long trip I took, almost 4 hours journey to Lagos, the meetings in between. When I got to Lagos, I had to do some driving here and there, meet people, help navigate some things. Yet, when I got to my hotel room, somewhere around 9 p.m., thereabout, I was awake till 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I was still awake. The next day, which was Saturday morning, was the wedding day. On Saturday morning, I'm only sharing this with you because you are my community. 14 people on the live, so I can tell you quite detailed things. Morning of the wedding, I woke up maybe 7 a.m. Imagine sleeping probably 4:30 or 5 a.m. and waking up 7 a.m. or 7:45 thereabout. And then we were late already, rushed and all that, drove to the wedding venue. Matter of fact, I was the best man. And then, we finished the wedding somewhere around 4 p.m. But there were so many other events to do. We needed to meet some people, network. And then I got to my hotel room maybe around 11 p.m. I was awake till 2 a.m. again last night. Guess what? 6 a.m. I was awake this morning, booked my ride, went to get my ride, and then I got back to town. Another 4 hours journey or 5 hours journey, very stressful. All I did when I got was get food, take a nap, and I am back to my laptop again. I promise you, I have no idea how long I'm going to stay on my laptop tonight. And tomorrow is Monday. So when you start working online or start making money online or you're trying to make money online, I feel like your commitment should be twice as much as people who are already, making money online. I'm saying all this to tell you that it's not a get rich quick scheme. And that's why a lot of people get frustrated quickly and leave. You start creating an Amazon Kindle account and you do not have a phone number and you give up already. Are you kidding me? Do you know how many Amazon Kindle account has been banned? As a matter of fact, just recently my Amazon Kindle account was banned. I think that was before I traveled, maybe on Thursday or so. But am I going to say that I am going to stop my journey? Absolutely no. 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 I'm going to keep forging ahead. You start creating an Amazon Kindle account, you're having issues with creating a great account, and you give up. Are you kidding me? Please say you're still not. Well, the live session is ending soon. This is just for these 14 people here. I know are my people. All right. So I'm just trying to tell you to get set for what is coming. Get set for what is coming. I promise you, up until now, probably in the next few days or the next few weeks, or the next few months, because I have clients I'm working for, I have organizations I'm collaborating with, I have personalities I'm still taking for myself, I have you guys I have to create content for, I have a family I need to attend to, I have a church, I have a spiritual commitment to God that I have to be available to. So there's a possibility that I'll probably be sleeping 3 hours, 4 hours, and then 20 hours for work, strictly work, in the next couple of months. But guess what? It's not going to be forever. A time is going to come. You have built so much structure, and then you can retire and then get people just work for you. Exactly, Abiodun, no pain, no gain. Do you understand? So, just so you know, you're not in the online space for fun. It's not a fun fair. I promise you guys, I can't remember the last time outside this event I went for. I can't remember the last time I sat down with my friends for 3 hours or 4 hours and we're just chilling and joking and just having fun. Like, I don't need that. I just need to make money. Do you understand? Because when you make a lot of money, you can call your friends and say, and this is not reducing your friends at all because they also do. You can call your friends and say, "Hey, Alpha, this weekend are you guys free? I'm booking flights for all of you. Let's just go and chill in Abuja, or let's just go to Dubai to have a cool time and come back because you can afford it. Money gives you luxury, but discipline gets you to that point where you get money before you can afford luxury. Do you understand? I promise you, I when I see people do it, I'm like, how? I cannot be on Instagram for more than 20 minutes, 30 minutes. My Netflix subscription right now. I have been telling. I say it's community subscription I'm doing for Netflix. I subscribe on Netflix for my family and friends. I hardly. If you see me watching a movie, then I am so stressed and I can't sleep and I just need to rest because there's a way you'll be so stressed that even when you lie down to sleep, you cannot sleep. Like you can't be able to. You close your eye, but you can't sleep because probably when you're lying there's so much going through your mind. Oh, I need to do this, I need to get that, I need to do this, I need to meet up with this client's project, I need to do this, I need to do that. So I just watch a movie because I sleep when I watch a movie, oftentimes, especially when I'm tired, and then I sleep off. So my Netflix subscription. To some people, Netflix is luxury, but to me, it's a means to an end. It helps me sleep. Do you understand? So to some people, a car is luxury, but to me, a car just makes it easy for me to just come out of my house, get in the car, and quickly drive to wherever I want to go to. I don't have to come out and I don't have to book a ride and be right when I have. It's called the 20/80 rule, like I said earlier. I don't have to come out of my house and I'm thinking of how I'm booking a ride and I'm waiting for him. Time I should have used to do something very important. So I can be in my house because I'm not in Lagos where there's traffic. I can be in my house until 5 minutes to the time I need to be in wherever I need to be. And I know that in 5 minutes, because I have a car, I can drive to wherever I need to get to as quickly as possible. So I don't have to book a ride. I'm not dependent on the ride, right? I don't have to come out and get a bike and then that takes so much time. I might not get a bike on time, things that. So a car is now a necessity that helps me conserve time. Do you understand? So even the things you're going to get to a point where even the things that you think you want to get so that you can booga, show that you have gotten there, they stop being luxury. They start becoming necessity. All right. Now, for some people, having a very good laptop is luxury. I use a Microsoft Surface, very good, expensive laptop. To some people, is for they will use it. It's detachable. You can use it as an iPad. You can. Some people will take it and let people know I'm using a Microsoft laptop. But for me, it's to speed my work to make sure it's not dragging and everything. Long story short, talking about the three, let me round up by saying this: the client that paid $300, um, and all that stuff. Now, if assuming if even if dollar is 1,800 naira Nigerian naira, that's still somewhere around 550,000 naira for $300. Tell me why I should not give that it so much time. That's the salary of a regional bank manager. But do you know what? I didn't just start learning how to make money online and a client will reach out to me and say, "Oh, I have a job for you. I'm paying you $300." I'm just telling you one among many. I build my portfolio over time. So guys, long story short, this is not a fun fair. You're here to it's a battlefield. Remember, you're not the only person trying to make money online. It's a battlefield. Know this and no peace. No be only me day here. It's a war ground. It's a war ground or whatever it's called. It's a battlefield. Do you understand? It's a battlefield. You have to have a mentality that this is a do not do or die. This is a do or do affair. It's not you can't be doing when I have the time, I'll do 10 minutes, 20 minutes online. You're joking. If it were that easy, everybody who has watched make money online video on YouTube will be wealthy. Takes a lot of commitment, resilience, hard work, patience. You try this, it's not working. Be patient. You're very privileged that you have somebody who is already holding your hands and leading you in the right direction. So it makes your journey easier. When I started, I had nobody. So I just kept doing different things before I found my feet. All right, let me just read a few comments and then just if you have this is the last remark. I'm reading this comment to just end the live. If you have any question, anything you want to say, this is the right time to say it. I'm tired. Um, Cartesian says, yeah, um, Cartesian says, you're making sense. Malika said, mindset is 80%, if not more. Absolutely. Abiodun says, you're making more than sense, boss. Abiodun, rest. Mary just says, you always make sense. You are making sense now. Cartesian says, your reality starts from your mindset. Absolutely. Peace Unique says 80/20 rule. Yeah. Peace Korea says absolute truth. Namich says it is great to be able to relate with you, sir. Thank you. Katrina says please use yourself as an example because it motivates us. Seeing who has broken the ground we are about to is uplifting. Absolutely, I know that. And Nani says the same reason gamblers and lottery winners who win millions go broke a few years. Exactly. Exactly. This is actually very profound. You know, it's the same financial literacy and the mindsets, the mental rigidity that makes you see statistic habits. I think I said this sometime on channel where a lot of people who make money through lottery and all that eventually still lose all of the money because you can see it. You just landed on it, you will still lose it eventually because you can't manage it. um Peace says Catchison, my dear, he doesn't need to use himself. We are actually blessed to listen to this because he talks instances. Yeah, Peace says some of these YouTubers will just blab and go and only stop after wasting my time. I know that. I know that feeling. Catchinson said, I'm telling you. Barry says, you are true gem. You make these things seem so easy. Peace Unique says, but ban, why? You know you're not perfect, so you're bound to make certain mistakes. You make certain mistakes and all that stuff, and you just have to be careful. Um, on Thursday, if we will have a live session on Thursday, I might talk about what you can do and why your Amazon Kindle account can be banned. Or I might just do that as a separate module. Um, Also, I'm actually thinking that we can make this live once in a week. Either do it on a Sunday or on a Thursday, or if you guys still want us to do twice in a week, let me know. But I'm of the opinion that we'll just do once in a week. So choose which day is best. Tell me if you prefer Thursday, we'll do only Thursdays. If you prefer Sundays, we'll do only Sundays. I might just drop it the question on Telegram group so that we can. Promise Smooth says Benjamin Friday said congrats on the $300. Thank you. Promise Smooth says good evening everyone. I've been waiting so long, still missing the. You missed the live. So sorry about that. Please go back and watch it. It says so many very profound, so many profound things. Please says sometimes I wonder how you do it, merging this online stuff with a 9 to 5. A lot. Um, Nani says, I am creating a special niche as a life coach on mind training, self development, and financial freedom. That's great. As long as you can follow through and you're patient to build it. Sometimes when you're developing a new niche, you need to be patient to build it. Abiodun says, no pain, no gain. Absolutely. You know, don't be joke. Oh, no dey play here. Do you know how? Do you know how many hours? Yeah. Do you know how? Do you know the kind of Yahoo boys? If you're not in Nigeria, Yahoo boys are fraudsters. Do you know how many hours fraudsters? I know people who are into fraud. Don't ask me why. But do you know how many? Do you know how many sleepless nights these guys? If the guys are on a client, these guys don't mind staying awake for. If you go to a mall or whatever wherever you go to right now to buy anything, you will see when they come to buy anything, you see they buy a lot of energy drinks. That is just to make them stay awake. I hope you know. It's not because they're enjoying it. Oh. They work so hard. So if a Yahoo boy is working so hard to make money fraudulently, why do you think you that is trying to make money the right way is just going to do some very easy thing and make money? Abiodun says no pain, no gain. Absolutely. Peace of course says I will fight for my own in this battleground. Thank God for Mr. Phil. You're welcome. Thanks so much, Mr. Phil. I have to go now. Absolutely, I have to go too. Abiodun says Sunday is better plus any other day that is okay for you, sir. Okay, we'll do Sunday. And in the event that we'll probably have a lot to talk about, we'll just also do Thursday. Please says don't ask me out. Yes, so don't ask me why. Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. I am going to end this live as soon as I can. Thank you so much for coming online. I really appreciate your time. So hopefully from tomorrow the next modules will start dropping. Please keep implementing, keep implementing. Thank you so much. Do have a lovely week ahead of you. Kachisan says Sunday is fine. All right, that's great. Nicholas says, thanks, Phil. You have tried for the vital information. Let's make the meeting on Sunday. Okay, Sunday. Lily says, thanks a lot. God bless you. You're welcome. All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Bye bye. Barry just says, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, Barry. Have a lovely week. Abiodun, I saw your message. Good night.